foes. Through the crucible unscathed, we passed victorious. Our trumpets pealing the glorious song. Play it, sing it, all hail Biafra. Oh, hail Biafra. We shall always remember all that perished in the struggle for our freedom. All hail our heroes. Our prayer shall be known both day and night. Say them always. All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. Now our star shines everywhere. We crave humility. God guide and protect us all. All hail your wisdom, shielding us from fury, unleashed by our enlightenment. Biafra, Biafra, shining forever.
Chiri mara ndị kwere ekwe, ndị bụ na-ejikwa ịhụnanya ịnarata ihe n'aka, ndị bụ na-ejikwa mmadụ anata wee bụrụ ebo doro ha. Mgbala eze nwe ịhụnanya, mgbe okwukwe nwere olileanya, mgbe okwukwe nwere olileanya, ịhụnanya gbara ọsọ n'ụlọ ụka. Ngwa gị ya chụrụ ya ọsọ, iru otu na nkewa akpọmasị barabara n'iru chụrụ ya ọsọ. Nwanna mụ na ya nsachi mmụọ si na ọmụrụ ya nnọọ. Onye ahụ mụ na ya sekwa ekpere, ọ na-agọzi na njọ ọgwụ eje. O wee bụrụ ọkwa ka a na-azọ. Onye nwere ọkwa ọ bụ ya kachasị. We not set it all. No look about Cassinja. We not set it all. It makes the loser stand so small. Iro di no la ira agua balisi. Llega agua me bodo. Yama me bi nanya. Adama kokwala ge bro. Abia set it. Nnamdi, Abindi Wenu, Nnamdi Kalo. I love your friend, Ole Wanegi. Governor Lesoti, Ole Wanegi. Okezi Bazu Wanem, Ole Nnamdi. Governor Lesoti Wanem, Ole Nnamdi Kalo. Ụmụafọ Igbo nderi juru afọ Ole Nnamdi Kalo. Cubana chief priest Ole Nnamdi. Cubana lodge nwanne ya Ole Nnamdi. Imoni ajụm Ole Nnamdi nwanne gị. Ebe ka ha nọ ndị nwere ego n'ala Igbo. Bilo Onunube nwanna gbaloso. Onunube nwanna gbaloso. Onunube Biafra gbaloso. Onunube nwanna gbaloso. Ụmụ Igbo ole Nnamdi. Skibo komedi ọnụ na-ekwuru ọra ole Nnamdi. Ndị azọpụtara n'ala Igbo ole Nnamdi. Ebuka Obi ole Nnamdi. Mbaka Obule ole Nnamdi Kalụ. Ọtụtụ ndị eze nwe n'ala Igbo ole Nnamdi. Reverend Omokpai Nnamukwu ole Nnamdi Kalụ. Ndị azọpụtara ndị ezi omume ole Nnamdi. Onunube nwanna gbaloso. Onunube nwanna gbaloso. Onunube Biafra gbaloso. Onunube nwanna gbaloso. Ọjụzọ Kalụ osisi ka osisi be ya. Eji m aha Jesus Christ of Nazareth na-ajụ gị ajụjụ. Ajụ m ole Nnamdi nwanne gị. Onunube nwanna gbaloso. Agbara ibe ị na-ekwuchitere ogbenye ọnụ. Mmụọ na mmadụ na Chukwu kere ụwa a niile ma onye Igbo. Agbara ibe ole nwanne gị. Ole nwanne gị. Ọ bụ ụzọ dị mma. Ama m n'iwe okenyele. Okenye so na-achị Igbo lee. Amakwa m n'inwere obiọma. Mana ị ga-anọ n'ụlọ lee. Ewu anwụọ n'ọkpọle. Ị ga-anọ n'Imo steeti lee. Ụmụnne ga-anwụsị. Onunube nwanna gbaloso. Onunube nwanna gbaloso. Onunube nwanna gbaloso. Onunube nwanna gbaloso. Mmụọ Jehova na-ajụ n'ajụjụ ole Nnamdi. Ole Nnamdi lee. Onunube nwanna gbaloso. Onye ga ya na nwanne ya so ụjọ na-atụ ya. Onye ga ya na nwanne ya so obi na-ajọ ya njọ. Onye na-aga ebe ọ na-aga ọ bụ nwanne ya na-ele ya. Ọ bụrụ na ọsọ chụọ gị n'ezi ị ga-alọtakwa n'ụlọ gị. Mana ọsọ chụọ gị n'ụlọ ebee ka ị ga-agbawa. Ndị nwere ego n'ala Igbo ma ndị mkpọrọ ma ndị na-akpọgire. Onunube nwanna gbaloso. Onunube nwanna gbaloso. Onunube nwanna gbaloso. Onunube nwanna gbaloso. Mmiri awiro onye dibịa were ọgwụ gị. O ruola mgbe eji eji ya arụ ọrụ ka akpọlata nwanne anyị. Ọ bụrụ naanị ime ọgwụ ka e gbuo nwanne. Akwa akụkọ tiwara akị n'obodo Ọba. Oge eruola onye ọbụla ga-eweli mantụ ya elu. Ọwụ naanị ịkwụ ọgwụ ga-atụ anyị ngwọrọ. Gbuo anyị gwọrọ anyị ọgwụ ka anyị nwee ego. Bekee na ọgwụ ga-akpọlite nwanne anyị ka ọ lọta ụlọ. Kee ya ụmụnne a nọ n'ala Igbo. Kee the son of Osia Flago n'obodo a na-akpọ Amichi. Amara m unu fisika mana ama m ndị na-egwu spiritual. Bilionu welie mkpara ka Nnamdi lọta. Abụọla anyị asụ n'ihu too much. Ọ bụrụ na ọ na-akwa anyị ji egbu ụmụnne anyị ka anyị nwee. Mana anyị enwe nke eji anapụta nwanne anyị. Ka onye ọ na-akpọ Eze Akụ Mathias ị na-ekwu ekwugide ndị ụka. Biligodo ikwu okwu ka nwanne gị lọta ka akpọlatara anyị nwanne anyị. Ọ bụghị ikwu okwu megide ndị ụka nara ego kpọọ ha ndị ori mana gị nwasekwa ezu. Oge eruola o ka akpọlatara anyị nwanne anyị. Reverend Dr. Omokpai ị na-eme miracle dị iche iche Chukwu ji ga-eme. Welie the staff of authority the mantle of Elijah Magelisi ka Nnamdi lọta. I am not challenging you but I know what I'm saying. Reverend Obose Ajindo from Assemblies of God Church. Nna anyị ukwu gaa welie Baịbụl elu ka Nnamdi lọta. Oge eji eme distraction eji eme discrimination agala. Ọrụ unity ga-eme ka obodo dị mma. Cubana chief priest, Kenya Waroko, Cubana chief lord, Kenya Imaniha, Ebe Kumuna, Umi Waroko, Umi Jemesu Sina Club, where am I Yosi? Igbo were mmadụ, Biafra were mmadụ. Anyị kpọọ Chineke ime mmụọ n'eziokwu, ọ ga-aza anyị. Unu zụọ ngwa ego ka a kpọrọ ya ọkụ for complete 30 days. Nye ya otuto ka anyị hụ na obodo a eme ka ihe mee. Ndị na-agwọ ọgwụ ka nọ gwọtụta mkpụrụ obi Chineke n'ala. Ka ọ mere anyị ebere. Ọ bụghị naanị nata nke anyị ji egbu mmadụ. Anyị hụ onye na-eme ọfụma ya kụchiere ya ụzọ. Anyị were ya mee preaching. Anyị akpa ya asịrị bo ya ebubo. N'oge mbụ, ndị ụmụ Chineke na-ebutute ibu na-anyere ha. Mana taa nwa Chineke nwe problem. Ewere ya ka asịrị si na ihe o metere na achụ ya. Teta nọ n'ụra, ọ bụzi chọọchị ka a na-ekpe taa. Ihe a na-emezi wu biznes. Onye ọbụla hụ ibe ya, ọ ga-achịrị aja chọọchị onye ibe ya kechiere ya. Ndị ga-aga eluigwe dị few. Ma ndị nọ na paradaịs, ọtụtụ ha ga-aka bụ ibu bụrụ ndị ṅụrụ ihe, ndị ashawo, maka ọtụtụ anyị na-ebu Baịbụl amaghị ihe dị na Baịbụl ahụ. Onye ghọrịrị onwe ya. Otu a ka Jehova kwuru. Iro dị n'ụlọ Erika. Iro dị n'ụlọ Erika. Iro dị n'ụlọ yiri agwa abalị isi. Onye ga-agwa m ebe o doro isi. Ya gbawara m egwu n'anya. Ndị na-agwọ ọgwụ n'ala Igbo, ihe a na-arụzi bụ the more you look, the less you see. Naanị ọgwụ eji egbu mmadụ ka ha na-agwọ. Burula n'onye ọrịa bugara ha. Ha ga-agwọ ya ha nọ n'ego. Ikwuo ha ekechi ego ọnụ. Were ngwuru eme gị gị na-ekpesi isi. Ihe Chineke ga-ekperika. Ọrụ Chineke kere mgbọrọgwụ na mkpa akwụkwọ. Ezekiel 47 verse 12 ga-acheka. Psalm 104 verse 15 ga-acheka. Check it. Ị ga-ama na Chukwu kere mgbọrọgwụ na mkpa akwụkwọ. Ọ ya kekwara gị kee mmụọ ahụ ị na-asọpụrụ, mana ya nwa kwesị ka ịsọpụrụ ya. Esi na o nwere isi. Baba kwao, isi ga-adakwa. 2025, it will be terrible in the whole of this country. Not even a ruler will escape it. God is not looking at anybody's face. He is coming for those that say there is no God. Otu a ka Jehova kwuru.
Hello, my wonderful people of Biafra, friends of Biafra and lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone. This is Mazi Ekwensu. As I welcome you to this wonderful edition, please endeavor to welcome others. It's very important. We are live at our various platform. We are live at Ikechukwu Ezumezu. These are one of our page on Facebook. If you are listening to the sound of our voice, please endeavor to hit the like button and share the program. It's very important. We're also live at Mazi Ekwensu. If you are listening to the sound of my voice, please hit the like button, follow, and share the program. Is very important. We're also live at Ikechukwu Omadi Ezumezu. If you are listening to the sound of my voice, please hit the like button and share the program. Is very, very important. And follow. We're also live at our YouTube. Our YouTube is wonderful. If you are listening to the sound of our voice on YouTube, please subscribe on our YouTube, follow, and share our program. Is very, very important. Our YouTube is wonderful. Like I said previously, that we are above 600 people. Very soon we hit to 700 people. So please subscribe at our YouTube at Mazi Ikechukwu Ezumezu. It's very important. Ikechukwu Ezumezu on our YouTube. Subscribe. Like I said, we are going to create another new Facebook, YouTube. I mean to say the extension. So, and I will ask all those that follow me on the Quiz to follow me on the new YouTube we are going to create. Because guys, we are kwakota top guys we are kwakunambo. When any of our page is down, we take another one and continue where we stop. So please, if you are listening to the sound of my voice on YouTube, Ikechukwu Izumes, please subscribe if you're not subscribed and share our program to your WhatsApp group. So thank you for doing it. As you all see, the flyer, what we are going to talk today, is about the response we are going to give our Lolo, Uchechi Kanu. Some of the some of the question she responded. We are going to talk about it and some of the key points on our last interview on 28 December 2024. We are going to talk about it. It's very important. But before we continue, it's very, very important that um, we tell Biafra that the court decision from Germany, you know, they lie and blackmail people. And today we are asking them to give you the court decision from Germany. Because on 28th, they deliver the judgment. So we're asking them, let them bring it out before we bring our own out. And as you all know, Mazi Kanu have tweeted about it and posted on Facebook. And if you want to know the updates, you can also reach Mazi Kanu on S handle or on Facebook. He will give you download the updates. But before then, we're asking Henry Ikechukwu. I'm sorry, is it Henry? Yeah, Henry Ikechukwu Michael, known as Biafra Child, alias Ifeanyi, here I can be Akita, because he recorded his voice and gave his name Ifeanyi from Finland. Alias Ifeanyi. We are asking that Okwu in Germany to come out and give Biafrans the court judgment from Germany. Let him come out and give you guys the updates on the judgment. I'm going that now. Lies don't last test of time. Lies don't last test of time. It's only time it will be exposed. They say there are multitude, there are millions. But remember what I always said here. I bụ nkenke mmadụ na-achọ igwe enyi ọsọ. Onye ndu say 100 men. There are multitude in Germany. There are billions of them in Germany, trillions of them in Germany, millions of them. The hardcore defeat them in court in Germany. All the shenanigans from the ex-national German coordinator, Collins Chinedu, all the lies from China Sawankita that are dishing out. Where are they today? We will come up with the German court updates. Maybe German national coordinator, Mazi Abraham, will be on air to give you guys the updates. Or I will bring it to you guys. Excuse me. Sorry, it's not my son. So, all those lies, blackmail, they took them to court. They make menka. Even the last incident I'm going to even the Elas Ifeanyi, the fair child, also say it that they took them to court, but they forgot. They did not tell you guys that they are appealing. Is they are the one making the appeal because courts have passed their judgment in favor of IPOB. But these people, these cabals in IPOB appeal. They keep on appealing and they keep on failing. On 28 was the last one. They don't want to give you guys the updates. But we are telling them, let them come out and give you guys the updates. But I cannot go the eziokwu here. Eziokwu Chineke. Doesn't matter. Eziokwu ka na agwa unu. Onyendu said, if you are the only one, the only person that's saying the truth, keep on saying the truth. Remain there saying the truth. At the end of the day, you shall stand. Well, we'll come to that. Let's move. Please, if you are listening to the sound of my voice, please share this program. It's very important. Share this program and invite people to come in. If you want to join the program, when time to join in, I'll put the link. If you have your question, you can ask your question. Come in. This is Mazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu. Mazi Otimbodombo. When they tell the man Otimbodombo with Ezoku Chineke, I wanted to say he will destroy Nigeria. People say na actually boom AK-47 jet fighter. But also eziokwu Chineke, I will destroy the zoo. Now I am not that obodo n'iyi today gịnị na-eme. The same way I'm telling you that more Mazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu mma eji okwu ọnụ wee destroy the cabal in IPOB. Mma eji okwu ọnụ ma wee destroy the cabals in IPOB, the internal and external. Okwu ọnụ ma eziokwu Chineke. And it's happening. So ekene m unu, kene nwoke, kene nwaanyị, udo dịrị unu. A na-achọ ịba Gringoli calendar 2025. It's just hours. But for us, anyị aka abala ala ọfụ because abụ m onye ọdịnala. Oge anyị abala ọfụ ruo mụọ mma agwa unu. But those that are still following Gringoli calendar, I wish you guys all the best. In few hours from now, you guys are going to enter your new year. But we as ọdịnala anyị aka abala ka ọ dị ngwa agbapụ na ya ọsọ. Ebee ka anyị ebido? Lolo Mazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu ekene ngụ. Ekene ngụ, asị m udo dịrị gị. Dịrị gị na ezinụlọ gị na ụmụ gị. Unu gbuo n'aka na iwe, unu gbuo n'aka ekpe iwe, m ndụ ndụ nka nka. Yeah. Well, let's talk. Let's start where these people. Patrick asks you that. How do you feel, or what is your response when you were told that you sold your husband?
Also giving me
Let me
some
tell you.
sort of a lesson here because when you talked about dry fasting and things like that, it's like I have to embark on that because the way your face is glowing and shining, I believe is part of the secret of that ritual, if I may use the word. Now, there is a question I want to ask you. You've been able to give a little detail of your personal challenge and how you have been able to match up to these challenges, trying to deal with them. And in the face of all these challenges and all the whole, obstacles and, situations and issues you have to deal with, we also find people believe to some extent that you actually sold your husband. You are not obliged to respond or dignify that accusation with any response. But I like to find out, when you hear such accusations, how does it make you feel?
I don't feel it. I just feel Mazi, well, it's something that I know that was directed to quite a lot of people. And I am someone who I do not underestimate anybody. And I do not underestimate the capacity that a person's foolishness, or how much or how far it can go. When someone is foolish, it can go a long way in ruining things and destroying things for you. Having said that, the very first time I ever heard that, I laughed. I laughed. But then when you look at the people who are saying these, they are not important. And that's one of the things that kind of drives them mad, because individually, we all know the people who are important in our lives and whose sayings would matter. Or whose sayings, even though the person is not important, does that person's saying has any impact somewhere, somehow? So these are the things that I watch out. So when I see comments such as that, the thing is, I just get like a report, basically, because I try not to read comments. Believe you me, I try, but I don't. I laugh, and I understand that some people kind of get entertainment from people who actually need help from a mental home. So I don't take that seriously, because in a situation, you have a husband, you have a wife, and then you have family members, extended family members, and you have uncles and aunties, and then you have the communities, and you have the village people. So when they begin to say things that are not true, you want to find out where that is coming from. I believe in root cause analysis. So when there's an issue, I want to find out, first of all, this person apparently is unwell, but where is that coming from? Where could it be coming from? And then I just drill down. If it's important, I deal with it. If it's not important, I just ignore you. So I don't feel any, because my husband knows what happened, and we all know what happened. But because they're not in the system, they're on the outside. So they're just looking for what to say, and then they just say it, and it doesn't make any difference, and it matters not. It doesn't matter to me. So I
Okay,
don't.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, Lolo. That is a very, very perfect response. For me, bringing up the question is just, to add up to the time. Because for me, we know that it is completely irrelevant. But
Chineke ya akpọghị ọkụ. Asị m Chineke ya akpọghị ọkụ. Aja ana Igbo ya akpọghị ọkụ. Gụọ Patrick Ikem. Asị na Chukwu okike abịa ma ya akpọghị ọkụ. Aja ana Igbo ya akpọghị ọkụ. You said, you just bring it up, is irrelevant. This is what you just said. And Lolo said that that the people that are saying this, they are not in the, how do you put it? They are not in the circle, or they are not inside the movement. But Lord, I disagree with you. The same stupid man asking you this question, the same stupid man now do this audio, Patrick Ikem, are they not the same people accusing your own husband siblings that they are the one that sold their brother? Are they not the same people telling Biafrans they don't want your brother to be free? Are they not the same people trying to blackmail your husband's blood siblings, family, telling us that they want to undergo surgery only want to undergo surgery in DSS dungeon? Are they not the same people spraying this false information explain this narrative that the family of Mazi Nnamdi sold their own brother. Are they not the same people? Now, he put that same question to you at the end of the day, where after your response, he said he just wanted to add it up, that is irrelevant. But these are the same people. They play the key, they play the they play their part in it. After Nelly Ofebu, Anumadaka Highway, and the Nigerian government in exercise some people. But the same people, the same man asking you this question, play a key role that his brothers sold their brothers sold our leader. Now he's asking you this question. At the end of the day, he say it's irrelevant. Chineke ya akpọghị ọkụ. Dị nwa Patrick nke m, Chineke ya akpọghị ọkụ mgbọsị eke, mgbọsị oyi, mgbọsị abụ, mgbọsị nkwọ. Anyị maka isi webata IPOB. We know the man who shaded you, the former national coordinator in Italy that live in UK. We know you are antecedent in Italy, we know. Now, you are asking Lolo this stupid question. At the end of the day, you say it's irrelevant. But you guys participated. You guys play a key role to blackmail Onyendu's family. Today, na-akụ inyo. Chineke ya kpọrọ ọkụ. Ọ Maazị Ezumezu na-ekwu nwa ekwensu. When na-agwa gị ebe a wee eziokwu Chineke. You see that even na-ekwu adịrọ mma na nsịrị asị. I asked you to come in. I asked you to come in. I asked you to come in. You Party King Ikem. I have a video where you attack our leader Mazi Nnamdi, but the same you are granting her wife interview. I will play that video so Lolo will listen. And I know Lolo have come across it. But the same you guys are busy blackmailing innocent people, telling Biafrans that the family of Mazi Nnamdi sold their own brother. That Kanu was asked, where is our leader Mazi Nnamdi? Say our leader was on the mountain to play. It was from you guys. Oh, no, clear. And who formulated this nonsense and blackmail is from China Sawankita, and he projected it to you guys. Then you guys have IPOB, Richard Card Media One. Today, where is the Richard Card Media One? Where are they today? Now you guys don't mention IPOB Media Warrior anymore. You can mention IPOB Media. You guys will never be in peace until this out. Oh, that's today, upon all the efforts to bring you guys together, what's happening? So, today, where is Chibuze Guatu? Where is Chibuze Guatu? Today, where is Asidelight TV? Asidelight TV, Principality, where is he today? Today, where is George Money? George Money, where is George Money? Where is George Money? Where is George Money? Where is George Money now? And other ones, Chukwu Okike Abịama will expose any man, any woman that is evil in this struggle. Oh no, Mama, Chukwu Okike Abịama will expose me. You are asking, Lolo. But the same you guys blackmailed innocent people. Oh yeah, they asked Kantakan, they say Onyendo was on the man to playing. Onyendo was on the man to playing. Now you know this all those shenanigans is irrelevant because people like us have debunked and exposed this blackmail from the bottom of the pit. Now, there is one one video I supposed to play it before this. It is very important I play it now about the UK petition. It's very, very important about the UK petition. And it's very good that this question was put across you. And Lolo, through your response, we will take it up from after your response. Let me bring it up. It's very, very important.
Push na mmiri no ya na-agwọrọ Nnamdi, ọ na-agwọrọ Nnamdi kpakpa.
No, but absolutely, your prayers have definitely sustained, because the prayer of the wife is always sustaining the husband. So when you are referred to as a one, those who make those proclamations are speaking from their own understanding of the kind of prayer you've offered. Because without being told, it is very, very clear that you've been supportive of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You've been there for him, both in prayers and in thought, and you've also been there physically. And that leads me to the recent petition that was signed, which I also participated in. How was the response of that petition?
Thank you, Mazi. The response, because it's global, I wanted to having to do that, to go through to doing petition. You know how the UK is, they think they are punishing us. They're not, they're punishing themselves, because gradually they are coming off the slide. They are going into, they're being removed from the players, the world players, and they're gradually petering out on the impact that they made globally. And that is because of our and their hypocrisy. So I always say that there's one of my tweets that I did say that if ever the online dictionary ever became pictorial, they should use England as.
Let me give this information in case it, for those of you who don't know, because most of these Simon Ekpa followers, autopilot, and government in exile, you guys think I'm here to attack my leader's wife. I'm not here to attack her. I'm here to give my response to his last interview, and to point out some certain things that I want to point out, not to attack her. Then if you are on comment section on YouTube or on Facebook to write an insultive word on my leader's wife, I will block you. Brian, if you are in my comment section, if you are on YouTube, on Facebook, trying to write trash against her, when you think I want to attack her, you want to write nonsense, ma block her. Ọ Maazị Ezumezu na-ekwu nwa ekwensu. Abụ m onye Igbo, mara iwe Igbo, no? I'm not here to attack our leader's wife, because if I do attack her, I'm attacking our leader. In as much I'm all she did, I'm not pleased with it. I'm not 100% with her. But that is her. She have the reasons. But this is my own opinion. If you are here to insult her, my block now. Somebody like Anwaleke Obi, let this be the last one. Ide on YouTube. Ide another one like this, I will block you. So let me give this information in case if you're here to listen, you listen to my video, you listen to what I'm trying to say. But if you want to come in to contribute, send the link, you come out to contribute. But it's not block. Let it be noted. So let's continue.
As hypocrisy, when they type the word hypocrisy, England should be the picture of England should show as the epitome of hypocrisy. If they've managed in several forms to remove themselves from this very situation or behave like pretend like nothing is going on. And luckily, the members of the parliament, because they are the ones that created this all People's Party, parliament parties. So members of this parliament group came together and formed the APPG. And from because this is one of the things that happen when you begin to hear some noises all over the place. So they formed this and launched on the 8th of October. I can't remember now. Can't remember the date. But I was at the House of Commons for that launch. And it was because, or it is because of the UK national or the UK citizens who are held hostage in different countries and held arbitrarily, which Mazi Nnamdi is also one of the victims. So we attended, and I think the invite came from Richard Ratcliffe. Most of the times I've referenced the wife, Nazanin Zaghari Ratcliffe, who was taken in 20, can't remember now. She's British Iranian, so she was abducted. But her case is also different because her husband is pure British, and her case is between the UK government and the Iranian government. So that's a different story altogether. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case is about. In fact, currently there's one of the cases that was discussed on that launch has been discussed in the Parliament before Christmas. It happened which of the Thursdays? I think Jimmy. It was discussed, but ours have not been discussed because we've not hit the target of 10,000, and that got me thinking. I started to think and wonder. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a leader of over how many million people, so having a signature on that petition of 10K would have been like that, but it hasn't happened, and that's over 3 months. So I'm wondering, is it that there is not enough campaign about it, or is it that these people feigning to love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or be followers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are not aware of it, or they're just feigning, and this is a time to show that you are against the injustice.
So, Lolo, let me respond to you on this issue, But I believe that you of all people supposed to know that that petition, that petition, that people that have signed that petition is more than 50,000 people. You're supposed to know that. Supposed to know that that petition have been manipulated by UK government. Even who are the people that are responsible for that petition? Is it not the same UK government that created that petition website or something like that, or maybe the woman rights activist? But all I know that petition have been manipulated. This is the fact. I think this petition was on October, if I'm not mistaken. Mazi Nnamdi I signed it. I posted it. In as small as he called us name, he called us 5%. He called us name, but more signed it there. I tweeted it. I might do what? I posted it on my Facebook. Because it's about our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And guess what? Kanu Takano, your brother-in-law, Kanu Takano, signed it and tweeted it. Kanu Takano, yeah. Guess what again? Aloye Jimako, the lawyer you attack on media, our wise counsel, you attack him on media. I have the facts. The same barrister Aloye Jimako, our wise counsel, tweeted it and posted it. And you say here that you have more than 20,000 followers on X handle. That tells you need to know that that thing have been manipulated by UK government. Now, when I say something, I bring evidence. Let me see because I've tried to find the White Council tweet about it just because of time, but I think I have. Yeah. Now, to prove to you that Mazi Zumela don't lie, this is Mazi Takano, where Mazi Takano signed it and posted it. We know how many people that are following Mazi Takano after Chinasa Nwolu have asked IPOB to go and follow her on S handle. Also unfollowed Aloy Ejimaka on S handle. The same people that we are with asked Biafra to go unfollowed Takano, also unfollowed on our Vice Council, Aloy Ejimaka. And Chinasa Nwankita knowing full well that tweet is one of the powerful tools that IPOB is using to fight. But Chinasa Nwankita destroy it. This is the fact. But that would be a story for another day. But my point is that the same Takano, in fact, I don't know, I can't remember, I can't recall when you mentioned your brother's in-law name, or where you say, yeah, they have done this great work. I can't remember when you talk good about them on me. I can't remember. But you talk good about other people. But we are seeing the handwork of Mazi Takano and Prince Meme. I will say, may Chukwuka Abiyama be their strength. So, Lolo, you can see, when Kantakan talk about it and posted it, me, I signed it, I posted it on my media platform. The same thing with Aloy Ejimaka, our Vice Council, did. So the reason why I bring it up is just to prove to you that that petition has been manipulated by UK government. Believe me, people that have signed that is more than 50,000 people. This is the fact. But without not wasting time, I'm also calling on Biafrans, on IPOB, non-Biafrans. Once you believe in Biafra cause, once you are lovers of freedom, I want you please go. We must fight these people. We must fight them. We cannot learn. I think as of today, it's up to 8,729. I don't know. As of today, when I check it in the morning, to tell you these people they are manipulating this thing. So Biafrans and non-Biafrans, if you love our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if you love freedom, please go this change.org. Go and sign this petition if you have not signed. It's very important. We shall defeat these enemies, this UK government, because I know they are manipulating this thing. I know they are manipulating this thing. Please go and sign this petition. Let's take it up again. Let's take it up again. Sorry, no. Please go and sign it. Send it to your WhatsApp group. Send it anywhere you know that people will give attention to it. Please, it's very important. This is about this is about our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Anything you know you can do it. And remember, even when this I think that was 3 months ago, I talked about this on air. I think with with a regional coordinator in Scotland, Mazi Dakus. I told Mazi Dakus that this thing for me personally, this thing can't do anything because the same UK government, they are the one holding awarded the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The same them that are in charge of this petition signing in one way or the other. They know what they are doing. So, but not learned, we must follow them over to Bomba and use their sign of coins to fight them. So, Biafrans, please go and sign this. And after my program, I will also put it on my pages. If you are not signed, please sign. What is 10,000? What is 10,000? That's to tell you, to prove to you that these guys they are the one manipulating this thing. What is 10,000 people? What is 10,000 people? 10,000 people. Even me alone, say I can no on my people, no. But what is 10,000 people? Check all the people that followed the Wise Council, people that followed Count Takano, people that followed me, and even you. You say you have 20,000 followers. So UK government, they are just manipulating it, but we will give it a fight, and at the end of the day, we shall be a winner. So this is all I have to say about this petition. You know, thank you. Let's go to another video. Another video. Yeah.
Now, having said that, his state of mind is. I keep saying this, and I will continue to say it. Mazi Nnamdi is one of the strongest minds you will ever meet, you will ever see, you will ever encounter. It's as if it's like
There is a statement I want to say something about. I think from YouTube, from Chidubem Izana. Let me bring it on stream. Chidubem Izana said, "Are we supposed to clap because the people you mentioned signed the petition? If Mazi Nakan's siblings and his lawyer didn't sign and tweet it, who were you expecting to sign?" Okay. Chidubem, what you just said is 100% okay. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you what you just said. But the reason why I mentioned these people's name is that these people I mentioned in one way or the other, our law, our leader's wife is not in good terms with them. This is the fact. That is why I just mentioned these people. So to prove to him, even people that are not in good, they are not in good relationship with what I have saw on media. Based on what I've saw on media, people that are not in good relationship with her, they are also carry this assignment from her. They did not say that, oh, no, this comes from Lolo. No, we will not do it. No, they know that we are our eyes on one ball, and that ball is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So that is the reason why I mentioned Mazi Takano. You can if you are active on media on this IPOB, you will know what I'm talking about. You will know how this enemy with him are blackmailing our leader's family. But Lord refused to even say something about it up to today. Ask her, when last did he mention Mazkan Takano upon all the great work? Look at is it yesterday? 2 days ago, the judgment from Germany in favor of IPOB. But these are the people that are blackmailing our leader's family. These are people that telling you guys that IPOB is not a family business. So this is the reason why I just mentioned Kantakandu's name and the wise counsel Aloy Marco. And you will also agree with me that our Lolo is not in good relationship with Barrister Aloy Marco, the wise counsel. We saw attack on white counsel through our Lolo in one way or the other. It's there. If you want me to play it, I play it. I have the videos. I don't say things I don't have no knowledge of. So this is the reason why I mentioned these two names. Okay? So thank you. So let's go. Yeah.
Okwu, he just he's as strong as being stronger than he ever was. So he's very, very strong, and he would mention a few times. Well, he did say to me that "Ndị Igbo," and he would shake his head.
Lolo, do we say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have accepted his fate in the situation he found himself? Do we use the word that he has accepted his fate?
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows he's not loved because he speaks, but before he came out, he understood what the quest entails. He also understood the people that he's fighting for, the characteristics that they're made up of. And he also knew what the journey looks like, what it would be like. So he knows that powers and principalities, and before even the beginning of this journey, there are certain points or certain signs that we know, we are aware of, but not until you come into the field where you're playing, then you will begin to understand deeper meanings and deeper signs, and you get deeper understanding of what you're faced with. I will allude to Showere in his I think Honest Bunch. I referenced that some time ago, where he talked about a policy, something hidden document or something somewhere that targets the Igbo people particularly, and in other parts of Nigeria, they have unconsciously just carried on with that, where they reference Igbo people disparagingly, with so much hate that they don't even understand. They're just saying it because it's becoming norm. As no
Nominala, yes.
yeah. So people have carried on to say, "Oh, Igbo, don't let them Igbo." That person, call the person and ask the person to explain what they mean. They don't even know what they mean. So people, it's become generational. They learn these norms and they just say it and just go with it.
So we said that it has become a culture.
It's become a culture of Igbos not being liked. And so Shawari said that. And we've said that in the past, but I was so pleased and excited, elated when Shawari said that, because it is the truth. The document is that it exists, is in existence, and it's very much in the archive where Igbos are like, you see these people? They're not going anywhere. So it's true. It is, but these will be explained further in some other articles that we will write, because
Okay.
it is there. We are targeted. Is not, and that is why sometimes I do get very upset with our people, about how they treat themselves. But then it goes to being unconscious. They're not conscious of who they are and what they're up against. So it is very much there, and that is what we are fighting. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows all of this. He studied and studied and studied, and he found out where the problem is coming from.
So my people, I hope you guys listen when you guys
Characteristics that they're
answer
made up of.
question. So how
And he also
have accepted
knew
fate. Let's
what the
go there for
journey looks like, what it would be like. So he knows that powers and principalities. And you know, before even the beginning of this journey, there are certain points or certain signs that we know, we are aware of, but not until you come into the field where you're playing, then you will begin to understand deeper meanings and deeper signs and deeper understand. You get the deeper understanding of what you're faced with. I will allude to Showere in his I think Honest Bunch. I referenced that some time ago, where he talked about a policy, something hidden document or something somewhere that targets the Igbo people particularly, and other parts of in other parts of Nigeria, they have unconsciously just carried on with that, where they reference Igbo people disparagingly, you know, with so much hate that they don't even understand. You're just saying it because it's becoming norm, you know. As no,
Omenala, yes.
yeah. So people have carried on to say, "Oh, Igbo, don't let them Igbo." That person, call the person and ask the person to explain what they mean. They don't even know what they mean. So people, it's become generational. They learn these norms and they just say it and just go with it with
So
what
it
they're.
has. So we would say that it has become a culture.
It's become a culture of Igbos not being liked. And so Shawari said that. And we've said that in the past, but I was so pleased and excited, elated when Shawari said that because it is the truth. The document is that it exists, is in existence, and it's very much in the archive where Igbos are. Like these, you see these people? They're not going anywhere. So it's true. It is, but these will be explained further in some other articles that we will write because
Okay.
it is there. We are targeted. Is not, and that is why sometimes I do get very upset with our people um, about how they treat themselves. But then it goes to being unconscious. They're not conscious of who they are and what they're up against. So it is very much there, and that is what we are fighting. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows all of this. He studied and studied and studied, and he found out where the problem is coming from.
No, I have not get that place. It's like I will go back again. I want to get to that point where Patrick Ikem said that. So Mazi have accepted his fate. I want to repeat there so that let's talk about it. Let's take it up from there. But before then, let me respond to Charity Adako, from YouTube. He said, Charity Adako said, you know, he said a woman who sold her husband for money, she is not any Igbo woman. She is saying nothing. Please, madam, stop talking. Adako, it will be nice for you to give us the evidence how Lolo Uchechi can sold her husband. It will be nice if you can give us the evidence, or it will be nice if I can for you to come up. I will send you the request. Come up and tell us how she sold her husband. You know, it's so easy to be on comment section to write, talk what you don't know about. The reason why I bring this your statement up is not insulting. You are just airing your opinion. So it will be nice for you to come up or for you to send me the evidence. Blackmails, lies, propaganda don't like test of time. You can see what's happening in Simon Leper camp today. You can see what's happening to Nwani Socha in France, and that all Chika Medike. You can see those people that supported her, buy her laptop, paying her, put her on payroll, clapping for her for blackmailing people. Today, she's now blackmailing those people. Today, she's lying against these people, blackmailing them. That tells you what goes around comes around. So you, Charity, if you cannot give us the proof and you want to also join on this propaganda, I want to tell you that whatever you wish others shall come to you. Whatever you sow, you shall reap. Someday, someone will blackmail you. So, but come and give us your evidence. It's important. Thank you.
Um, Now, having said that, his state of mind is. I keep saying this, and I will continue to say it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is one of the strongest minds you will ever meet, you will ever see, you will ever encounter. It's as if he's like awkward, he's as strong as being stronger than he ever was. So he's very, very strong, and he would mention a few times. Well, he did say to me that "Ndị Igbo," and he would shake his head.
Lolo, do we say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have accepted his fate in the situation he found himself? Do we use the word that he has accepted his fate
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu
in the situation he found himself? Do we use the word that do we say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have accepted his fate in the situation he found himself? Do we use the word that he has accepted his fate?
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows.
Lolo, do we say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have accepted his fate in the situation he found himself? Do we use the word?
Now, I have found it. No, but before I respond to it, let me respond to Iwu Biafra. He said, DOS Nigeria. Iwu Biafra. Man says, I call you guys Nigeria government in exile. And I have the facts why I call you guys that name. And the reason why I call you guys that name, that since Simon Ekpas started calling IPOB Nigeria, and he also said Mazna Kanu is his leader. Now, he will be able to say DOS Nigeria. Now, with the antecedent, with what's happening today in your camp, won't you agree with me that when I said Nigeria government in exile, that I'm right? What's happening to Ngozi Olabeze? What's happening? Look at what is going on in your camp. Look at the hidden agenda that have been explode in your camp, and you still have the temerity, you still have the shame to say DOS Nigeria. I'm just asking you, you still have the shame to say DOS Nigeria. Do you know what is DOS? This is an office, a structure Onyendu Mazi created. But look at what's happening in your camp today. Look at what Ngozi Olabeze is doing. How about the New Dimension account? It's NGO account. How about when Ngozi said that how he's helping Nigeria helping Nigeria to be strong? How he's helping people to participate in Nigeria politics? He said it. He said in 33 states. How about the website? It's still there. How about the Islamic account? It's still there. And you have the temerity to say DOS Nigeria. Are you not ashamed of yourself? First of all, please go and settle your issue in your camp. Go and fight for your leader to come out. Go and fight for a PM to come out. Your PM is in Finland. Finland is not Africa. You guys have not protest. You only do that protesting on that video that you guys went on Finland. Why can't you guys start protesting all over Europe? Why? Go and sort yourself out and ask and release your PM. Stop calling. You should be ashamed of yourself to say TOS Nigeria. If you're Nemikun, let's take it up. Therefore, before we continue, we have to welcome a senior principal officer all the way from America. All the way from America. IPOB PLO. Mazi Emeka Iwagu. Mazi, you are welcome, sir. Ndewo Mazi. You are welcome. When he asks, when we have asked, let me bring the when he asks, do we have to say that he has accepted his fate? What actually was he talking about? Yes, Mazi. That's why that's what I want to talk about. And that's what I want Lolo to also have a reflection and think, why did this guy ask this question? It's very important. It's very, very important. Mazi, it's very, very important that we have to ask this guy to come out clear if if he has accepted his fate. You know? Mazi, thank you very much. And thank you for taking it off from there, because this is what I want to talk about too. You know? Frederick said, what's this camp thing you are talking about? Lolo just asked about how Igbos treating themselves, and how do let me bring the question on steam from what Felix said. So what's this camp thing you are talking about? Lolo just asked about how Igbos treat themselves and how they do not know what they are up against. You you can't go anywhere with this mindset. Frederick, I think you are not flowing. This is not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is about the question he put to Lolo. If Onyendo have accepted his fate, I'm not talking about the narrative Lolo or the response Lolo give, but I'm talking about the fate Patrick Ikem said. Now, I want you to listen.
Lolo, do we say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have accepted his fate in the situation he found himself? Do we use the word that he has accepted his fate?
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Lolo, do we say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have accepted his fate in the situation he found himself? Do we use the word that he has accepted his fate?
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows.
So, Frederick, you can see the point I'm coming from. This is where I want to talk about. It's not about what Lolo responded. What is in this guy's mind when he asked Lolo this question? What is in his mind? If Onyendo have accepted his fate, he need to come out clear to tell us. But let me respond to her, or let me also respond to Lolo for this guy's question about the fate with a video from him. I know Lolo have come and called this video, but this will tell you, when people like us say that we are not 100% okay with Lolo for what his activities, we have reasons. Because if such person had made this statement in the past, we also invite our leader's wife on interview like this. Oh my God. But guess what? Everybody is not the same. He have his own idea. He have his own philosophy. But people like us are not happy. For such person that made this statement, being the one to invite Lolo for this interview. Now, I want Lolo to listen to this interview. No, not interview, for statement from Patrick Ikem, what he said, and I want Lolo to know who that statement is directing to. I want to know from Lolo what Patrick Ikem, the video I'm going to play now, who his statement is directing to. I want Lolo to listen. Call it Mr. Motivator. Lolo, okay. Lolo, yeah. Lolo again.
All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. And yes, I just want to say thank you very much, everybody. I want to make it as brief as possible. I feel so excited to be here today. I'm happy to see our Deputy Head of Directorate, everybody that came here. I want to say thank you for coming. First of all, I want to motivate Biafrans. And I also want to make Biafrans understand that what we are building is a future. Yes. And you cannot build any future without obstacles. And obstacles that does not kill you make you stronger. For us to have been able to survive after the abduction of Mazi Nnamdi, and been able to survive all the storms, and have been able to get here today, IPOB being intact, is a kudos to the leadership and every IPOB member standing for today. And there is one thing I also want our people to understand, that what we are doing is a process. And whatever result you get at the end of the day does not matter if it does not go through the right process. Yeah. What we have seen since Mazi Nnamdi abduction, and even before his abduction, is part of that process. We have seen people who wanted the leadership of IPOB to fail by every means possible. And that was why they seized the funding. Exactly. It even came to my notice that even while Mazi Nnamdi was around, the Directorate of State didn't have any budget to run the affairs of the Directorate of State. There was no budget for the DOS to function independently. And that was the reason you saw a woman who now took advantage of this to humiliate people, to humiliate members of the DOS, because she feels that the funding comes through her. And you have to be answerable to her to be able to have any funding to work, which is completely wrong. And this is the structure that was put in place, but IPOB as a people are going to change it, and we are changing it. Now, our people need to understand that the Biafra we are building is a Biafra for the people. Exactly. Yes. Nobody have come into IPOB to work in the vineyard of any family in Biafra land. It is going to be your own responsibility. It is going to be your own choice. If you decide to work in the vineyard of a particular family in the name of trying to please anybody, but I believe that any sacrifice that has been made at the top have also been made at the bottom. People have died in different families, in different people we don't even know where they are coming from. So we should not focus on a particular family that have lost people, because we have lost people everywhere. Every family in Biafra land in this struggle between 1967 to 70 have lost family members. So nobody should take advantage of the fact that I lost my father, I lost my mother, for that I should be compensated. If you start compensating, how many people are you going to compensate? It means that everybody must be compensated equally. Now, there is one thing I want to leave before I go. It is left for the Biafran people to decide if they want to be in charge of their struggle. It is left for Biafran people that the Biafra we are building is a Biafra for the people. Exactly. Nobody have come into IPOB to work in the vineyard of any family in Biafra land. Our people need to understand that the Biafra we are building is a Biafra for the people. Exactly. Nobody have come into IPOB to work in the vineyard of any family in Biafra land. It is going to be your own responsibility. It is going to be your... Our people need to understand that the Biafra we are building is a Biafra for the people. Exactly. Nobody have come into IPOB to work in the vineyard of any family in Biafra land. It is going to be your own responsibility. It is going to be your own choice. If you decide to work in the vineyard of a particular family in the name of trying to please anybody, but I believe that any sacrifice that has been made at the top have also been made at the bottom. People have died in different families, in different people we don't even know where they are coming from. So we should not focus on a particular family that have lost people, because we have lost people everywhere. Every family in Biafra land in this struggle between 1967 to 70 have lost family members. So nobody should take advantage of the fact that I lost my father, I lost my mother, for that I should be compensated. If you start compensating, how many people are you going to compensate? Land in this struggle between 1967 to 70 have lost family members. So nobody should take advantage of the fact that I lost my father, I lost my mother, for that I should be compensated. Family members. So nobody should take advantage of the fact that I lost my father, I lost my mother, for that I should be compensated. If you start compensating, how many people are you going to compensate? It means that everybody must be compensated equally. Now, there is one thing I want to do before I go. It is left for the Biafran people to decide if they want to be in charge of their struggle. It is left for Biafran people to decide if they want to be in charge of their own lives and government, their struggle. It is left for Biafran people to decide if they want to be in charge of their own lives and government. It is left for you to decide if you want it to hand your destiny over to one man who will rule it, ruin it, and return us to the zoo that we are fighting to come out from. It is the Biafran people that will make the final decision where this struggle is going, where it should go, and how we are going. If they want to be in charge of their struggle. It is left for Biafran people to decide if they want to be in charge of their own lives and government. It is left for you to decide if you want it to hand your destiny over to one man who will rule it, ruin it, and return us to the zoo that we are fighting to come out from. It is the Biafran people that will make the final decision where this struggle is going, where it should go, and how we are going to free ourselves. And that's what I have to say.
Mazi ezumezu nwe ekwensu ị na-eti ndị oti mgbodomgbo. Lolo, can you say feel now? This statement from the man that interviewed you on 28 December 2024, how do you find it? This is a statement from the man that you granted interview. This is a statement from the man you welcome his interview. This is a statement from the man that we are laughing with you, telling you your face is shining. This is a statement from the man that said that shirt Onyendu, your husband, have accepted his fate. This statement is from him. I did not make it up. It's a video. It's not audio. You can see it. This was when Tony One Bottle, the deputy HOD, went to Italy. He said this in presence of Tony One Bottle, the deputy. And you can see what he said. First of all, he started with the account. He started with what after Onyendu was kidnapped and before he was kidnapped. He started with the account. That one woman sees the account. But do you know the same account? They went to court. And on 28th, judgment were delivered. in favor of IPOB worldwide, led by Madam Nenyanya, because he's the oldest member of DOS member that we know. Under what the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The court give the judgment, and we're asking them to come up with with the judgment. If not, we are coming. You can see how he blackmailed the woman, that the account was seized. You see, this is the reason why people like us, when we say we are not happy with you, the people that we are working with. But guess what? More Mazi Ezumezu nwa ekwensu nkwuchekwe njụrụ ajụrụ nne because onwe ya na-akpọ masters game. Onwe ya na-akpọ game of the masters. The same thing that applied to Simon Ekpa today. And you na a game of the masters. A lot of people are about game of the masters. And I don't want to go deep into it. So, in July, you see, our game of the masters I just hold on. But let me just say it, got on record. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. So this guy, the same person that you granted interview, Okwu, this is statement only can refer to that Biafrans will decide if they will handle this struggle to one man that will rule it and return us to Nigeria government. Who is he referring to? Our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, your husband. Your husband. And that is why he asks you, did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu accepted his fate? You know, he knows why he asked you that question. He knows why he put that question to you. Because as far as I'm concerned, these people are not with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu anymore. But you keep on going, romancing with them. You keep on, drinking wine, having dinner with them. And that is why people like Master Prophet are not happy. Yeah, that is why. In as much I'm not happy how you keep on romancing with these people, but I have my own way to pass my message to you. So tell me, Lolo, this is the man that granted you interview. This is what he said. This is a statement against IPOB account, against your own husband. This is what he said. This is what he said. So Lolo, any comments? Because I don't need to waste much time because and when other videos to play and I have somewhere to go. So let me stop here. But Lolo, the this video, call this guy to explain to you what meaning by Onyendu if only have accepted his fate. Because I'm nowhere the reason you draw this out and look at our statement before now. So let's continue. Let's go to another video. Frank Otto said that Ngozi created our own group and no more with us. Frank is so Ngozi created our own group, and this Ngozi was the woman Simon Ekpa was working very close with, that know everything about Simon Ekpa and told you he have put his signature in so many things, in so many documents, right? And if Simon Ekpa knows about this woman and this woman knows about Simon Ekpa so well, and at the end of the day, this woman created his own movement. Who is Simon Ekpa? Who is Simon Ekpa? I said before now, master's game. Master's game kind of na amala. I hope let's go to another video. Now, let's go to Eras Ifeanyi, Biafra child. Let's go to the question that Biafra child know as Eras Ifeanyi, because he made a voice note by himself just because he want to prove a point. He deceived Biafra that it was Ifeanyi. Maybe if I have time, I will play it. You guys will laugh a bit. So, but first of all, let's go to the question he put to Lolo.
Are even better quality than some of the leadership that is being offered in the zoo. We have the first caller. Hello, caller. Good evening and welcome to the program. Introduce yourself, please, and tell us where you're calling.
Thank you. Thank you, Mazi Patrick. Can you hear me sound and clear?
Yes, absolutely. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mazi Patrick. I salute you, Lolo Uchechi, the wife of the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. I am Mazi Okechukwu, the general. I want to thank every great people of Biafra and Lolo Uchechi, I really want to thank you on this vote of confidence that you have shown for our people, because there is a lot of things going on and a lot of allegation lay on this leadership of this movement led by Mazi Chike Doziem, the man in charge on absence of Mazi Nnamdi Okwu. But I want to ask this question because we have to understand what is going on. I want to ask you, Lolo Uchechi, if our leader is aware that the siblings, his brothers and sisters, sued Ipob Germany to court. And the second one is this: since Aloye Jimako have taken over the lead counsel, of course, he denied to being a lead counsel, but we have to call him the lead counsel of Mazi Nnamdi case as it stands today. Since Aloye Jimako have been taken over, we haven't heard any update on Mazi Nnamdi case. And we should also understand that our people are blind today because there is no information. We don't even know what is going on again about Mazi Nnamdi case. There is no court update. There is no update on Aloye Jimako Twitter or any platform that is using. And I want you to tell us what is going on Mazi Nnamdi case, because I know that maybe leadership, person like Mazi Chike Dozie, he may have an idea, but they have to say things based on the lead counsel. They can't just come out and begin to give our people update and tomorrow they are going to change it. As it stands today, we don't know what is going on Mazi Nnamdi court case. Please, I want you to, give us update on that. And what are we going to expect? Thank you very much, Uchechi dear.
Lolo, if there are certain questions you wouldn't want to answer, you are not obliged to take, because I know that there are certain questions that might not be necessary for you to answer in this program.
At the moment.
At the moment. So you can pick the ones you feel convenient, the one you feel important, and respond to them. And the one you feel not important, that at the moment you cannot give out information, you are absolutely not obliged to respond.
Of course. Thank you very much, Mazi. To Mazi, the voice is very familiar, but I keep missing out the name. I remember that I know the voice. I can recognize that voice anywhere. He's asked me a question, and I was on Radio Biafra, yes. So I'm trying to remember the name. I think it's
Biafran child.
Mazi Okenna, yes?
Yeah, the Biafran child, yes.
So Mazi Okenna, thank you very much, and compliments of the season to you and your family and other Biafrans who are listening. I did say something on one of my interviews. I did say that it is imperative that we wait for Onyendu. Now, why I'm going to say this is because even before all the public noise and disagreement, because I don't see any reason why a house people have issues. Even siblings do fight, and get into a very deep, heated argument and disagreement, and they usually will settle it. So, having said that, I did say that I would like it. I would, had I been listened to, Mazi, had I been listened to, had everyone listened to me initially when I started explaining and pleading and throwing the importance of unity and what the consequences of not adhering to that suggestion, because an advice rather, it was not an authoritative command.
No, Lolo, Mazi Ezumezu nwe ekwensu. No, I did not accept it. No, I did not agree with you. No, because Lolo, Gunwa, Mazi that Nakwagum, he promote to these people a lot for them to start attacking our wise counsel, Alo Ejimako. He promote them a lot. You never say anything about attacking siblings of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No, Lord, you never say anything about it. You never say anything about attacking the oldest IPOB DOS member, Madam Nyanya, the head of accounts, IPOB accounts worldwide. You never say it. Rather, indirectly, you attack them on media and you encourage these people a lot. So for you to come and tell me, that you have tried for we to see the unity and everything, no, Lolo, Mbanan. No. Can we promote there? Lolo, can we promote there? It was on media how you attack White Council. You attack him. You remember, it was also on media where you say that the only lawyer that give respect is Maswell, and you return that respect to him. It was all on media. How you attack Barrister Ejimako, the White Council? Okay, Lolo, let me play a video. Let me just play a video a bit, just little one. Let me just play this video a bit from you, just little one.
Don't have time. And I am particularly delighted that I offered my visit. I mean, this very visit offered me the opportunity to visit these two legal giants. For the very first time, I saw Professor Michael Sokeme-san and Barrister Ejiofor to thank them most profoundly for their thankless service.
Stop here. I have for this Frank Otto. Frank Otto was laughing. Frank Otto is so happy about my pronouncements about Lolo, what Lolo just said. He was so happy. Frank Otto, that will tell you how we say the truth here. You are in the way Chineke. You can see the way I'm passing my message to her without no insult. Because if I start insulting her, I'm insulting my leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because she is my leader's wife. And I'm Igbo. If I did not agree with her, you can see my message, the way I pass my message to her. And you can see the another evidence I'm trying to play now. But when we start telling you guys the truth about your own side, you guys will get upset and start insulting people. You see, I left you, you're expressing your objective view. You're entitled to it. But do it without no insult. When you put insult on it, one man says the man could you player. So now you can see, can't say respond to her. But I beg you about you guys about Simon Epa or what's happened. You guys we got mad. But you know it's okay. But a problem man says when they think the man will timbo ezoku chineke. Well, continue enjoying the program. I know you're enjoying the program, but be man enough. I'm just coming. So let's continue.
Services and overwhelming victories they recorded in my husband's case, which I felt are not well acknowledged and appreciated for. Not well acknowledged and appreciated for. There must be a reason for one to behave in it when you're constantly creating confusion, when you're constantly creating chaos, when you're constantly creating poisons and imputing ill thoughts in everything and everywhere you go. You poison every seat you sit on, you poison every ear that opens up to you, you poison them. But people should actually ask you, all the people you poisoned since 2015, where are they? They followed you and they worked with you and they caused chaos. Where are they today? That should be the question the current idiots and imbeciles listening to you should ask themselves. Followed you and they worked with you and they caused chaos. Where are they today? That should be the question the current idiots and imbeciles listening to you should ask themselves. Where you go, you poison every seat you sit on, you poison every ear that opens up to you, you poison them. But people should actually ask you, all the people you poisoned since 2015, where are they? They followed you and they worked with you and they caused chaos. Where are people should actually ask you, all the people you poisoned since 2015, where are they? They followed you and they worked with you and they caused chaos. Where are they today? That should be the
So Lolo, since 2015, who are you referring this issue to? Who are you addressing? Since 2015. Who are you addressing this issue to? And who is there since 2015? Of course, you are not addressing this thing to Chika Paul Edoziem, aka Medicate. You are not addressing this thing to Chinas and Wankita. But who are you addressing this issue to? If you hear, you promoted this thing, you gingered those people, and today you are telling us that you have cassava for the unity. Is it how you cassava for the unity? Lolo, mban. No, mban. Let's continue. I don't want to play it. Let's continue. Let's continue a bit. No?
question the current idiots and imbeciles listening to you should ask themselves. They are nothing but pawns. So these noble giants, Mike Ozokame and Barisifanyi Ejiofor, they are not well thanked. They are not well acknowledged. They are not well appreciated for their thoughtlessness, for so much that they're putting. And this man has had his life in danger for over the years. For years, come 2015, when Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor came on this case, his name was announced on the radio. People were ringing him. If you go to court, we will kill you. We will do this. We will do that. We will do this. This man has endured so much. They recorded a victory of 8-count charge, struck out of 15 charges, and consequent judgment they got at Court of Appeal, which discharged and acquitted MNK. And let me lay emphasis that this said Court of Appeal judgments still resonate most profoundly till today. When we go anywhere, we're talking about the Supreme Court. We're talking about the count charges, the 15 count charges. In fact, 8 struck out of 15. We're talking about the appeal, acquitted, and discharged. It is by these men. So when you're going mad and running insane, you have to be careful. When did we become such humans who show no gratitude? And one thing you must understand is that in the sphere of supernatural, there are repercussions of ingratitude. And you should also know that ingratitude stems from a deeper part of your mental state. It comes from this sadness. You don't have Ojujwafo. So we must desist from this insanity. And on the current legal team, who are now representing Onyendu, Mazi Nnamdi, my advice is to focus on the task of securing the release of Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi diligently and professionally, because when you begin to run around and gossip and tell stories and instead of you to carry out the message, you first of all go and report to somebody who tells you don't do it. I promise you, if you don't do your job professionally, you will not like the end. It's a promise. You will not like it. Approaching the case, you need to understand what you are expected to do. You don't have Ojujwafo. So we must desist from this insanity. And on the current legal team, who are now representing Onyendu, Mazi Nnamdi, my advice is to focus on the task of securing the release of Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi diligently and professionally, because when you begin to run around and gossip and tell stories and instead of you to carry out the message, you first of all go and report to somebody who tells you don't do it. I promise you, if you don't do your job professionally, you will not like the end. It's a promise. You will not like it. Approaching the case, you need to understand what you are expected to do in court and how to behave. Totally refraining from meddling in IPOB issues, all this is, engaging in unnecessary media tantrums, playing to gallery, and needless distractions, which tend to undermine the seriousness and character of this case. This is a high-profile case. And since the workload is massive, it's only appropriate as you don't have Ojujwafo. So we must desist from this insanity. And on the current legal team, who are now them head on, even as we have asked Binta Nyako to recuse herself.
And let me stop here. Lolo, this was your statement. You say for the current legal team. And who are you addressing this thing to? To Alo Ejimako and the rest of them. And who is the leading counsel? Barrister Alo Ejimako, the wise counsel. You see how you address him and other lawyers? Mazi Nnamdi Diego Ozi. Ejecute somebody before you execute Ozi Mazi Nnamdi Diego Ozi believe. that he promised that all continue, they will not be happy at the end. Is it the unity in the Kumakia? Lolo. How Mazi Ezumezi na-ekwu nwa ekwensu? Does that sound the unity you are talking about? You say you cassava for in IPOB by attacking the White Council, the elite council, Barrister Ejimako, on air, and other lawyers. If you go, when I say that he promoted them, I'm not mistaken. When I say things, I bring evidence. I have a couple of videos. From you. I have it. So Lolo, welile ugwu eze gị ọnụ. In my media don't forget. You that say it on media will forget, but media will not forget. Now let's go to the current question, the current one from Elias Ifeanyi, Biafra child.
Even better quality than some of the leadership.
Very much Uchechi there.
Lolo, if there are certain questions you wouldn't want to answer, you are not obliged to take, because I know that there are certain questions that might not be necessary for you to answer in this program.
At the moment.
Yes, at the moment. So you can pick the ones you feel convenient, the one you feel important, and respond to them. And the one you feel not important, that at the moment you cannot give out information, you are absolutely not obliged to respond.
Of course. Thank you very much, Mazi. To Mazi, the voice is very familiar, but I keep missing out the name. I remember that I know the voice. I can recognize that voice anywhere. He's asked me a question, and I was on Radio Biafra, yes. So I'm trying to remember the name. I think it's
Biafran child.
Mazi Okenna, yes?
Yeah, the Biafran child, yes.
So Mazi Okenna, thank you very much, and compliments of the season to you and your family and other Biafrans who are listening. I did say something on one of my interviews. I did say that it is imperative that we wait for Onyendu. Now, why I'm going to say this is because even before all the public noise and disagreement, because I don't see any reason why a house, people have issues, even siblings do fight, and get into a very deep, heated argument and disagreement, and they usually will settle it. So, having said that, I did say that I would like it. Had I been listened to, Mazi, had I been listened to, had everyone listened to me initially when I started explaining and pleading and throwing the importance of unity and what the consequences of not adhering to that suggestion, because an advice, rather, it was not an authoritative command or anything. Perhaps had I held any position, maybe I would have used my office to command. But I pleaded and I explained the importance of unity, that once Mazi Nnamdi is taken, this is what the enemy's plan for us is. You need to understand your enemy. I mean, one of the reasons I don't listen to when Mazi asked me a question about those who throw me and say nonsense, they are not intelligent enough. So I where the frequency that I operate from, I'm not speaking big or anything, but that is unfortunately that's what it is. I can't come down to their level to begin to reason like them. So I reason here, and it's up to you to come there. But
Lolo, and also considering the responsibility before you, you have to make your choices based on priorities. Because most of the
absolutely,
time,
I'm busy. I'm on calls. I'm on meetings. I have to meet up, and
you know,
whenever it's time to,
so
the lawyers,
you
the,
have to choose if you have to take up the challenges of the trolls, or you have to take up the challenges that actually deals directly with the detention
with
of
my
your husband. This is
situation.
the paramount
Absolutely.
challenge, and
So every
yes,
other day, every other day, I'm seeking feedback from Onyendu, because
yes.
anytime lawyers want to go same, so I need to send a message. I want a feedback from him, and before I sent out the, what is it called, the Merry Christmas message that is coming from the household of Nnamdi, I had to send the message. I had to ask him first. I'm not someone who just threw caution to the wind. I'm a very optimistic person. But if you don't understand me, you would think I'm a pessimist. I'm not. I'm a cautious optimist. I believe in good things happening, but I also believe in having plans in place should my plans go awry.
So,
So
Lolo, we have another call.
let me
Sorry,
finish. Let me
sorry,
finish with
sorry.
Mazi. Okay, now please.
Okay, yes, go
So
ahead, go
I
ahead.
did. I sang this as a song. I pleaded. I sent this out as a plea, and I sent it also as a warning of the importance of unity for these very distortions in squabbles. We didn't need it. We don't need it. We don't need it. The singular person who is the top, I mean, he's the tree, and all other other branches are just attached to him. You can't say you're on your own, you're picking your tent from here, you're going somewhere. Or is that indiscipline that I speak of? So, in the absence of Mazi Nnamdi, a lot of things, because people are not disciplined, people are doing what they're doing for several reasons. But if logic is in place and emotion was taken out of the equation, we wouldn't be here. So, to answer Mazi Okenna's question, Onyendu is aware of the squabbles, but this is something he's promised to deal with, because you didn't expect him to deal with this from where he is. Do you know what it is for you to be incarcerated for? Have any of these people, have they been incarcerated? Not incarceration in Europe or even at the burger and cheese. Yeah, I'm talking about proper incarceration in Nigeria. So some of these people, they've not been there. They don't understand what he's going through, because he's a strong man. He stands firm. Anyone no, anyone they free. They not in bondage.
Yeah, of course, because we and it's because of we are enjoying freedom. That is why we are creating problem.
Thank
Anyway,
you.
let's see.
So for the court case, we are yet to get a date, and when that happens, the league council would explain that, and I think this also would kind of improve. This is 2025. We're going into 2025, so we're going into change, and we're going into dealing with our problems, facing it head on, and making sure that we get a change to it. So all of this is we're going into 2025. So things will change. There will be updates. Biafrans are, they're thirsty for news of Nnamdi Kanu, how he's faring and whatever. So there's been a little bit of lag in that, but that would improve. That would change. Ndewo Mazi.
Beautiful. We have another caller. Hello, caller.
So, Lolo, first of all, I have proved to you and present a video that the unity you are talking about, that you say you want us to be unite, that you did not cassava it. I didn't see it on media. I didn't see it off media. So I wonder the unity you are talking about. I have present my evidence about it. And now we talk about there will be a change in 2025. First of all, the Wise Council, Barrister Ejimako, always give updates of our leader court case, of our leader issue. if that update, or if the news or the information about our leader will be made for public, he always presents it on media. It's not everything that will be on media. So the lawyers, they give us what we the public supposed to have. So any update from our leader, if it's meant for the public, the White Council always bring it out. You guys know. That's why I said go and follow the S handle of the White Council Ejimako. Follow him on Facebook. Also follow Mazkan Takano. So the change you're talking of, I don't know the change you're talking of, because there's nothing to change. There's no change to be changed, because the Wise Council always give us the public information what we deserve to know. When the court is coming up, he tell us. He give the update. It's there. So, but the fact is that they are in dark because Mazi Nnamdi cannot have moved on. I told them that Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi, your husband, has moved on. Chika Paul Edoziemu aka Enemy Gate. Aging out on for 7 months, he have not spoke with Biafrans. But tomorrow, being first, is coming to speak. 7 months, the so-called in charge, as you said, have been underground, not to speak to Biafrans, not to update Biafrans on Biafra struggle for 7 months. But on 1st of 2025, he's coming to talk. Onyendu have moved on. Mazna can have moved on. Lolo, I hear you how you promote them, that Onyendu is that he never had doubt on them. What they did, they are doing it for the best, and then blah 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 blah, no, etc. etc. But Lord, let me ask you, did Chika Paul Edoziemu obey your husband? Did Chika Paul Edoziemu obey the instruction of your husband, of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Did he? No. How about Monday, the system that's going on in Biafra land? How about it? How about haven't you come across Benjamin Madibugo when you said that Onyendu is not happy with them, not them for them not to obey his instruction? Okay, no, or you want me to play the video? I don't have the time to play the video. So these men, you say, yeah, they are working with Onyendu, they are this, they are, you praise them. But I'm asking you, Lolo, is this man obeying your leader, obeying our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? How about December 15 memo, 2022? All the instructions there, did Chika Paul obey it? The answer is no. Suspend Monday sit at homes. On 6th, the message came from our leader. On 6th of August, if I'm not mistaken. They refused to obey it. But these are the people who say that they are working perfect with our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And if they are working perfect, they are so good that as we place them, why did Onyendu not give them message? Why did them not getting message from the legal teams, from my POB lawyers? Why? Why are they crying? If Biafra child Okwu, if I can came out to tell you, for you to give us update that they are not getting information, that tells you need to know. You see how you praise them? But these are the people that, with the antecedent, with their activities, we know that they are not obeying our leader. Muhammad. It's impossible now that these men are not obeying our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, still yet you place them online. You know, that's why I said, are you playing game of masters? Are you playing the masters game? I will leave it here. But the fact is that Onyendu is not working with them. The same way they told us, he told you that with account, Madam Nene take them to court, but they are the one appealing, and ask them, how about the court update? It's out, but they refuse to tell Biafra because the truth is out, and we are going to present it to Biafra very soon. We will present it to Biafra very soon. Ka ọ gbaa n'ilu efi. Eziokwu Chineke. Eziokwu Chineke. Look at how they blackmail your brother-in-law, Kanu Takano. Have you said anything about it? Look at how they blackmail Prince Meme. Have you said anything about it? Look at how they blackmail IPOB head of finance, Madam Nenianya. Have you said anything about it? Tell them to stop? No. But you will defend these people on media. Mechenaskwa, or Game of Masters can as why, Lolo. But in Subadro. But all I know that truth, ezoku Chineke, truth shall never be hidden forever. And it is obvious that we are the winning side because you go up 5%. I will nke mmadụ na-achọ igwe enyi ọsọ. Biafrans, we appreciate Madam Nenianya. We thank that woman. She stand upon all the bullying, all the blackmail. We thank. She stand by our leader. Before they started attacking you, Madam Nenianya have been bullying online for almost 2 years before they start attacking you. Your leader, who is your husband, his brothers have been bullying, blackmailing for years before they start attacking you. What do you say about it? Nothing. We appreciate Madam Nenianya. Mechukwu okike abịa ma ndị bụ ndị egede gọziwe elu. We appreciate our leader's family. Mechukwu okike abịa ma bless you guys and give you guys protection and lead you guys to the battle ahead. At the end, we shall win. May Chukwu Okabiama bless and protect our state councils, led by Barrister Aloy Mako, the White Council, Barrister Nemeka, Barrister Maswell, Barrister Mandela, and the rest of them. May Chukwu Okabiama protect them and guide them. May Chukwu Okabiama bless those in America. These men, they are wonderful. These men, the American IPOB, they are wonderful. The regional coordinator, Mazi Didanwolom, we know what Chinas and Wolu say about it. We know, but I think that one afflige. May Chukwu bless the regional coordinator, Mazi Chiezoku, the national PLO, Mazi Emeka Iwabu, the state coordinator, Mazi Cosmos Dulu, and the rest of them, Oluchi, and the rest of them. There are so many. Because these men, they stand by what the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They finance this movement up to today. Lolo, what do you say when Chika Poli doesn't change all the whole IPOB accounts in Europe, in South America, in Asia, in Africa? What do you say about it? Nothing. But still, they will call you on air to tell you one woman closed accounts. At the end of the day, they are the one. And Vedita is out. They don't want to tell Biafrans, but we will bring it to Biafrans. Lolo, if you go, why some of us are not happy with you? But we are not here to insult you. But we will tell you if I feel it. You know why? Because Moki didn't buy. Nwoke, the buy. Onye ndu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is our leader. And we must respect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And it's that respect from our leader we are passing to you, people like us. And we also thank our leaders from Mazi Kanu and the rest of them for them to keep quiet. All your activities on media. Oh, when do ya Apollo, they will be out to speak out, but they keep moods. They keep moods. Oh, when do ya Apollo, your activities online, they will be out to speak out. But guess what? They know if they come out to speak to attack you, they are attacking themselves. They are attacking our leader Mazi and Kano. But they keep quiet. They keep moods so that enemy will not capitalize on all those on it. If people like us not have noticed your activities, how about them? They notice it too. Let me stop here. So, on any questions, you guys can bring your questions. If you want to come in, come in. It's here. The link is there on Mazi Ezumezu on Facebook. The link is also on YouTube. Ikechukwu Ezumezu. If you want to come up, you come up. If you have some question to ask, you ask. Because we are winding down now. Mazi in marriage. 1 + 1 is equals to. Let's bring this statement from John. John said, Mazi, in marriage, 1 + 1 is equals to 1. If you are insulting Uchechi, you are insulting Mazi Nnamdi. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Kamala also, yeah. Ada Deola Marshall of France have been insulting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yeah, I agree with you, John. Yeah, that is a fact. That's why we don't entertain any insults to our leader's wife. We don't welcome it. We don't insult her. But if you have a message, I pass earlier the message politely, without no insult. And this is what I'm doing now. Ndewo, John. That is fact. So on any last video, a couple of videos, but I don't have much time here. So, but if any of you have question, bring your question now. We can teach your question before we go. Mm. So, Lolo, this message in I will call it afternoon without no insult because I'm not here to insult you or to attack you. But I'm also just to tell you that some of your activities is not okay with us. But we let it go. We keep it. No, we keep moods. No, you can never be us, and we can never be you. You are our leader's wife. We must respect our leader. And but the fact is that ikwu nke wee eziokwu Chineke, okwu ọnụgụ amasịla anyị mma ịgwa gị eziokwu. So nwee iwe dị agha, some of iwe dị agha ị na-ekwu ọ dịla anyị mma. More especially oge ịkpọrọ anyị 5%. More especially that you never condemn the attack on IPOB head of finance. You never condemn the attack on your leaders, on our leaders' family, your siblings of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You never condemn the attack. And you also encourage and also attack our white council, Pastor Aloy Ejimako. So all those things is not okay with us, but so bad we are going. Ikekwa uno masters game. Ka ị na-agbara anyị. So Mazi Ezumezu, ana m asị udo dịrị gị Lolo. So Biafrans, like I said, I think the next program will be on the court update from Germany because They have not said anything about it, and we have to tell Biafrans about the court updates. We have to tell Biafrans, and maybe the national coordinator Germany will be live with me, or maybe will be on Biafra Radio to give the updates. But I will also bring it as well too. So ana m asị unu onye afọ taa ka afọ echi, ndụ nwoke ndụ nwaanyị, ọ bụla egbu anyị egbu onwe ya. Onye ndu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na ndụ ya dịka Chineke adịghị agwụ agwụ. Ifere ya bụ nke ndị ilo. Our leader will be out. That now. Onwe emekite ya n'ụwa amara ka isi sọsọ ya nwụrụ anwụ. Onye ndu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be a free man. The UK government, American government, and the rest of Europe, they are just doing in vain. Our leader is coming out. He na agbụ ekele nwa ngwele olugo ọtụtụ. Ekele m unu, asị m udo dịrị unu. Ndewo unu. Bye bye.
Chiri mara ndị kwere ekwe, ndị bụ na-ejikwa ịhụnanya ịnarata ihe n'aka, ndị bụ na-ejikwa mmadụ anata wee bụrụ tiribotere ha. Mgbala izewe ịhụnanya, mgbe okwukwe nwere olileanya, mgbe okwukwe nwere olileanya, ịhụnanya gbara ọsọ n'ụlọ ụka. Ngwa gị ya chụrụ ya ọsọ, iru otu na nkewa akpọmasị barabara n'iru chụrụ ya ọsọ. Nwanna mụ na ya nsachi mmụọ si na ọmụrụ ya ịtọ. Onye ahụ mụ na ya sekwa ekpere, ọ na-agọzi na njọ ọgwụ eje. O wee bụrụ ọkwa ka a na-azọ. Onye nwere ọkwa ọ bụ ya kachasị. We not set it all. Don't look about passenger. We not set it all. It makes the loser stand so small. Iro di no la ira agwa balisi. Yega wa me bodo lisi. Yama wara me bi nanya. Adama kokwara ge bro. Abia set it. Nnamdi, Abendi Wenu, Nnamdi Kanu. I love your friend, Ole Wanegi. Governor Lesoti, Ole Wanegi. Okezi Bazu Wanem, Ole Nnamdi. Governor Lesoti Wanem, Ole Nnamdi Kanu. Ụmụafọ Igbo nderi juru afọ Ole Nnamdi Kanu. Cubana chief priest Ole Nnamdi. Cubana lodge nwanne ya Ole Nnamdi.